Patrick Rooney, oldschoolus.com. So I want to talk about patriots. Everybody wants to be a patriot, right? I say we have very few patriots these days. Very few patriots. I don't consider myself a patriot, nor do I consider most people patriots. And I'll tell you the reason for that. The reason is because, if you think about it, we have gotten ourselves into a position over the years through our inaction. I mean, I've been a part of the conservative movement, right? We're supposed to be conserving all the good things, God and country, flag and country and all that stuff. But how much conserving have we actually been doing? I would say very little in many ways. We have failed. I mean, you can take it all the way back to Roe v. Wade. We've allowed the killing of masses of babies in the womb. I've talked about that in other videos, but it's worth repeating. We have stood by and allowed just about everything you can imagine happen to the United States of America because we haven't been right. We were screwed up. We were screwed up as kids in many ways. Almost every kid is screwed up in one way or another. Parents don't try to screw them up. They just do. It's part of the human or inhuman condition, whatever you want to call it. And in being screwed up, we were not whole individuals, and we haven't been whole through the way. We can call ourselves patriotic, we can sing the songs, we can march, we can do all these things. But if we're not really living, this is true of conservatives, Christians, and basically decent people. If we're not really living what we should be living, we couldn't live what we wanted to do because we were slaves of sin, as they say in the Bible. We weren't able to do it. But as we're able to do it, we're seeing and we're overcoming, thank God. But it's a long ways away. I'm a long ways away in my lifetime. And in the early parts of my lifetime and through the midterms of my lifetime and even through some of these later times, I haven't been, the person I should be. And many people are the same way. There is no way that if we were the people we should be, that any of this stuff would take place. All the evil that you see in America and around the world, it wouldn't even be happening if we were the people that we should be. And so we can be patriotic, we can play tough, whatever, and we may have to do things that are tough, very uncomfortable, and, very, very uncomfortable things. Because of what we haven't done up until now, we've put ourselves in a position of having to take more and more tougher solutions to solve the problems in America. Whereas if we would have just done the simple, easy things all along, we never would have gotten to a point where anybody would even be considering talking about patriotism. It would just be the norm. So I would just urge you to look at yourself. Don't lash out at liberals, leftists. Yes, they're wrong. But really, the conservatives made the liberals. We created these people. How do we do that? Through hypocrisy. We've talked the talk and not walked the walk. And our children have seen these things. And they rebel against that kind of hypocrisy. They know hypocrisy when they see it. And so the right creates the left, right? The right who isn't acting right creates the left who surely isn't acting right. They're acting more obviously wrong, but they're reacting to you. And so I would say to both sides, it's time to look at yourselves. And if you're an adult, you can't make excuses anymore. You're an adult, you've got to stand for what you are and ask God to help you to become somebody better. Ask him to clean you and bring you back to life. Because if we don't come back to life, we can't tell anybody anything. Nobody will listen to us. But if we can come to life, perhaps we can be an example to one, to two, or maybe to more. And that's the way I believe we take back America. Donald Trump did a lot of physical things for America. He did great things, many things that most of you don't even know about because the media won't tell you. But one thing he did not do is he did not bring us back spiritually. He made us great again materially. But America did not come back to be great spiritually as well. That's the make America great that we really need. And that isn't doable by any political leader. As much as I love Trump, much as I want to see him get in and get 4 more years, which he deserves. The election was stolen from him. But he's not going to be able to, he's not going to solve the spiritual issues. Those have to be solved inwardly through you, through your experiences, through your relationship with God and your relationship with those around you. Then you can make a better life for yourself and for others. And that's what it's really all about. That's how we're going to bring it back. All right, if you have any, I'd love to hear your feedback on this. If you have any feedback, please give it to me. I'd love to see it. Spread the message out, subscribe to the channel, and go to my website, oldschoolus.com for more information. All right, and it's good to talk to you today, and I hope to talk to you again real soon. Thanks a lot.